quick FYI, this is a two-part video. If you missed the first one, just click on the I on the top right corner.
This one is a great tip for your pictures. So aperture adjustment is something so simple. It's basically on your camera, you have it, there's no app or anything that you need for it. I'm going to show you really quickly how to do it, and be prepared. You are going to start using this like today.
So when you're taking pictures, for your pictures to be really, really pretty, so let's just say, did you know if you just hold it here, you have the sun icon, you can brighten your picture or you can darken your picture using the sun up and down. How freaking cool is that? And if you do say, for example, you actually forget for some reason, what you can actually do, there's an amazing option within your camera, and that's called light. And see how I can lighten or darken, lighten or darken. So you can use this option to change your pictures to make them Insta-worthy.
So here is an app that I want to tell you about, because who dislikes unfollowers for no reason? Follow you and then they unfollow you. How do you know? There's an app called Instrack, I-N-S-T-R-A-C-K. That's a free app, and you can download it on your iPhone. I don't actually know if it's on Android or not, but maybe it's something to check. And guess what? It will tell you who has unfollowed you. It's just a good way to kind of keep your follows and follows in check, you know? You guys, this tip I got from, gosh, what was it? I was reading something online, and they were talking about these celebrities and Kylie Jenner and the Hadid sisters. They are all using this, and it's basically using the red filter. What is the red filter? Well, let me show you.
Some really popular celebrities use this, and that's how I actually came across it. When you are editing your pictures, so we go edit here, go to color, and use the red filter. So do you see how my picture got so much more richer? Look at that. There's just more tone to it.
And it's just basically supposed to make the pictures more richer and warmer. And you know, if you just use that, your selfies just turn out like a little bit, it has a little bit more depth to it. What is that? I don't even know. That's your tip to make your selfies a little bit better. So you know how your pictures sometimes are blurry when you're trying to take a selfie, and you click the button and it just shakes the whole camera? Well, if you plug in your darling earphones in there, you can take a picture using this baby right here. So what you're supposed to do is the volume button, press that, not the middle one. So you just hold your camera and hold these wherever. I'm having way too much fun with this one. So this last tip is basically business account. Maybe you are fitness gurus, or beauty gurus, and you actually have a Facebook page that you promote your products in, or mainly for business people. I'm going to really brush through this really quick. There's an option now where you can add your contact info, and let me show you really quickly, what I'm talking about.
So see here, contact, and then when you click here, it says call, email, cancel. So if you want that, you basically need to go into your account, and you can get that through here, but you need to sign up as a business account. So if you do switch to business profile, it'll ask you if you have a Facebook page, which it absolutely needs that. Once you do, you link it all up, and then you will have a little contact button, and then follow right here next to your profile.
As long as you have that, you can have this option, and then people can start contacting you, calling you, emailing you, and asking you for products, and the sales will go up, 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 up. Be mindful of your descriptions, guys. It takes 5 minutes, okay, sometimes 15 actually. The tip that I actually learned from one of the books that I was reading, actually Frederick Eklund, he basically talked about when you're writing your descriptions on Instagram, be mindful. Don't just be like, oh, look at my pretty meal, or look at my cool lipstick, or whatever. Just engage your audience. So say, for example, you are hanging out with some friends on Friday night, and you just post a group picture and just say, oh, what an awesome time I had on a Friday night. Instead of that, maybe just say, isn't it so amazing to be surrounded by amazing friends? Do you agree? Question mark. You know, and then that engages your audience, and that's something that gives them to maybe perhaps comment on your profile. And I am totally guilty of this. I still have to remind myself. Sometimes I'll just post like a picture of food or whatever, but then it's like, why am I sharing this? What's the point? Let's make Instagram a positive, fun place that is more engaging with others. Vibrant pictures always tend to do better. Adjust the brightness before playing with the filters. You'll be surprised. Actually, most of my pictures on my Instagram, I hardly use any filters. They're all brightness and saturation and warmth. Those are the three things that I adjust on my pictures, and they always turn out so beautiful. Instagram is an amazing place. I hope these tips help you get more followers, more engagement, more interactions, more people, more friends, and you get to explore places and find out about things that we've never heard about. So Instagram is an amazing place, and we get to share things with our friends and our families and people around the world, but please don't make it your life, guys. And I know I actually was guilty of this, where I was getting sad looking at other people's pictures and thinking, oh my gosh, their life is so much better than mine. But really, is that really the case? Just always remember to think about like what you really have in your life that's important, or rather than looking at other people's pictures that might actually not even be their own. People post the highlights of their life for the most part on Instagram. So just always remember that. So when you look at someone on vacation, get excited for them and be like, oh my gosh, I need to put that on my bucket list. When you see someone getting engaged or married, it's like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. And if you're single, it'll be like, yes, I can't wait to post my picture of that on Instagram. So look at those pictures with positivity rather than any sort of negative attitudes. Count your blessings, be grateful for what you have, and be done with that negativity. Like, I hear so many people say, I get so depressed when I go on Instagram. Well, stop going on Instagram. Hello, it's that simple. But if you are addicted, then just go with a positive mindset. And when you see your friends or random strangers flourishing, then be happy for them, because that's what you're gonna attract in your life. And that's, I promise you, that is what you want in your life. You don't want the negative. If you like this video, or if you wanna see more of my app, Instagram, whatever, hacks, tips, tricks, etc., please give it a thumbs up and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, because then there'll be a little notification which you can actually turn on if you haven't turned on. Have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!